mean, he was fine. He dropped 30 on first map. I don't really remember the first map, but I don't know, maybe it was like because we didn't feel like he dropped the 30. We look at the scoreboard at the end of the map, and when we were like, when he did drop 30.
you didn't even realize. You didn't realize.
Yeah.
But I honestly, this comp tried and tested, even though Mini, you said you had absolutely nothing to do with helping, you know,
well, I mean, I didn't make
create
it,
this. But it still has legs, especially here in Ascension. It has a pretty high win rate.
Yeah, it's a good all-round comp, and Job Life looks like they're going to go for a very similar approach, the difference being the Vice versus the Killjoy. The Killjoy is a little bit easier to implement, but the Vice is pretty good against no Yoru, because you can have that wall up for days, so it'll be a big win condition for Dynasty to go on their attack and bait out that wall, and then exec after.
Yeah, and Sob, what's it like to play, you know, over here in these rooms and stuff? Because you guys have pretty high energy as well. Do you feel the pressure? Like, what is it really like?
Not really. Maybe in the first map, first half, a little bit, when we win some clutches, but not too much, you know.
It's like boot camp, right?
Yeah, boot camp.
Boot camp feels.
Yeah.
That can sometimes be a good thing, Mini, or a bad thing, depending on how experienced you are, I think.
Yeah, I think so. And the other thing is then the transition to the stage games. When they have the stage games, like they've had a very different environment before then. So it's going to be very, very interesting on the weekend to see how that translates.
Yeah, and you would think, you know, with players like Starkster on your screen, he's played everywhere, anywhere at this point. Such an experienced player. Thank you so much, Sop, for joining us. Love the jumper. And throw it back to Pansy and Hypok. How you guys doing?
How you doing, Mike?
Yeah, doing pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, loved it when they were throwing it back.
Yeah.
Oh, they're still live.
Oh, they're still live.
That could have been so dangerous.
Do not assume you are muted until you hear clear.
Yeah, it's a vintage saying we now have on our desk. Who do you reckon did it? Who do you reckon was
I honestly
away?
think this is related to my coughing incident.
You had a coughing incident? Oh, yes.
Yes. When the light wasn't on, I was like, there's no way I'm going out.
And you just go...
I was like, barking mid-game, unintentionally.
We got told there's a short today. Today. It's a short today. Because a player's gone to the bathroom.
So that's why we're waffling.
I mean, we're doing it anyway.
Could have kept the desk on for a little bit.
They love working the desk. It's their favourite. It's the couch now.
Sideshow is just all tapped back to us. Hey, what up, Josh? Oh, are we tossing it back now? I didn't get the toss.
No, they're just bored with us.
Oh, we're not even tossing it back.
Bored with us.
Yeah. Josh is. Do you want to have a look at Sideshow's stream? This is like a.
When was this? This is
right now. This is happening right now. Oh, thank God. Okay, the game is ready. Everyone's bladder is nice and empty, so time to go back to Pansy and Hypok.
Top 3 worst throws.
Yeah,
of
no,
all time.
that's actually foul business.
And now that everyone's empty, back to Panpok. Brilliant.
I love that Yenzu's
Oh, we're back on camera. Hello. Wasn't expecting that.
Like vague warning
Yes,
for this.
some
You don't know what I'm
warning.
doing. You don't know what I'm doing. This is a safe space. It ain't anymore.
I've got tabs open here. Like
They're reading, bro. I can't. If I've lost trust in my production, it's over.
it's gone now.
It's done. You
Can't do a pip.
You know what, Alberto? You're done for. Next time you're like, not safe for air. It's going on air. Next time. I'm reading out every message from Slack. Everything. Feedback channel. It's all going on. Thankfully, we are ready to go live. It will be Dynasty on the attack. Obviously, Job Life on the defending side. Thank you for your patience. Hopefully, you didn't lose your mind like we did.
Very pacey start though to the pistol round. Dynasty really up close and personal. Shin gonna find 2. Creamy, quick for the trade though. To a 4v3 here as this will quiet down for a moment. Seaboss still on site. Creamy desperately trying to find him. Bait of the plant here.
I mean, they're happy to pull a rotate. Look, if we were kind of holding the standard of Job Life on map 1 to that high caliber, you do the same for Dynasty here as well. This is a very like home territory map, so I'm quite happy to see a nice rotation at this point. I'm a bit worried about the potential crunch on this though.
I mean,
look, B main is lost.
Yeah, look at Kada. You see the awareness there with the reveal being sent back out, but Kada is unnoted as of yet.
Yeah, super, super dangerous at this point.
Nobody's looking for him.
And yet completely unaware of the possibility. Now, I guess it's unfortunate the fact that Tag was able to get one, but to get any more, you're banking on someone to swing the defuse, and there's a smoke in play. I mean, they've done well, but not well enough. Starzo knew exactly what he had to do.
Again, they send the reveal back towards B main, and then the reposition. They're both stacked up, kind of looking elsewhere. Waddle, I guess, looking to find somebody drifting forwards, but Stonesy finds that kill for free. And unfortunately then, with a player late lurking or flanking, Starzo can just stick this all the way through.
I like that the players get up in this. Stand up, little high five, pat on the back. Very nice.
I did note wireless headphones as well, so no chance of a tech pause.
They love those.
It's got the Riot seal of approval there for the stand-up.
Yep. I swear that is actually the most common one these days we actually get, is the ears being...
All started with Navera. I will never, ever forget that round for the rest of my life.
That is true. Okay, Kadavra's been a nasty player to push. I would not fancy my chances, but it's actually Shin popping up a great deal of them, really getting the reward of that utility on the choke, and it's comfort for Job Life. Looking unfazed by Dynasty.
Clean start here to the first half of Lotus. Good progress made by Shin, actually, overall towards the pit. Not going to have it round 3, but maybe on the cards for their first full buy round. We're bringing 3 SMGs into this, only Kada on a rifle. Flip side, not much in terms of notable progress towards one of these ultimates, but rifles across the board regardless for Dynasty. The chance to answer back here with a massive advantage in terms of the purchase. Here's actually, yeah, Job Life look as if they want to go hunting on A.
They certainly do. And I like it in a bonus. Set a little bit of a tone, set a little bit of a almost discomfort here, right? Stonesy getting very aggressive, and the paranoia is good. This puts him right under the gun, and Job Life willing to bully on these extremities, go even a little bit deeper on them. This forces the hand towards the other side of the map, though. So Disney responding correctly so far.
Canna can obviously slow things down here with the util behind the smoke. Dicey, gotta be careful, able to get away from that and find a kill on the back of it.
Nice. Word from him, it gives them the option of going back towards A. Who's on this side? Sivov, though, no paranoia to play into.
Burn it up earlier to try and make something happen alongside Stonesy. 10 seconds off the next smoke as well, so window of opportunity here for Dynasty.
Oh, still good for one, though. Still goes down swinging. You see Ticey looking like he took a bit of damage on this, but
that's the
again,
big kill here.
That's the one. That's the tick in the box. That should be plant. And everything else probably falls into line after this.
Spike planted.
Got to get a bit closer to make use of this weaponry. Ticey tagged up. It's the only real damage to play across. I think he's already spotted a freebie here. Find the kill. Actually falling will put him just one away from the pit. The 2-1 scoreline here. Job Life looking very comfortable, especially in terms of the early aggression here. Unfortunate not to find the kill actually on the back of both Stonesy and Sivov early on. But clean round here from Dynasty to get themselves on the board. One away from the lockdown. Nothing else going to be on the cards just yet, but operator in hand for Stonesy already. Similar sort of issue, and you could argue even lesser utility to try and force him off some of these angles with the operator. What they've really struggled with in map 1.
Aggression. And we were so complimentary of Dynasty doing that when we saw them almost for the first time. So already seeing that kind of stake claim towards middle, a deep line gathered for Stonesy, and that operator has been naughty. Really catching that cross, doesn't quite land the shot, but he's certainly going to put them under the gun as they're trying to go for the C-take. Opt to invest the lockdown for this. Let's see how close by Job Life is sitting. He will get detained and actually get hunted down on that. Maybe not expecting Ticey to be so up for the fight, but I mean, he wasn't alone though. Fortunately enough, Famzy was close enough by to continue the trades, but they don't even have the plant yet.
Yeah, that entire exchange is to get onto the kills and the showstopper shut down though. Famzy gonna find a crucial headshot.
This has gone chaotic in a second. Man, they are lucky in that.
Well, I mean, going further forwards there to try and find the second player detained and not getting the spike down. Nearly a chance for this round to come apart at the seams. With Stonesy finding a response here, a crucial headshot from Famzy. Reset job life here. Do have the pit. Stonesy going to throw a Bucky in the mix. Very tough round for job life to maybe get something going here. Stonesy actually revealed.
Hello, Stonesy. He's still sticking around. I mean, what are you meant to do, though? Trying to make it work. Not going to happen. Waddle. Did he even see Simon? Just a shot through the wall, maybe. Prowler didn't connect, but again, you're looking at Sheriffs. Let's see if they can keep 5 alive for it, though.
She's going to try and get ahead of the smoke here. Creamy does eventually catch. I was going to say just catching him, but finally closing out that kill. Still 5 standing here for Dynasty. Tall order to even really do damage. And Ticey going to clean up what is a flawless round 5. Stonesy just getting caught here, can't then really rely on the element of surprise with that Bucky up close and personal. Ult's starting to come online now for Dynasty. Showstopper available for Famzy. So have Ticey and Waddle, should they choose to invest. I mean, Starzo's not too far off, but only really the pit that Job Life can rely on here at the start of the round.
Looks like they want to try and fight for Mount. Going to have 3 bodies on this.
Placing swarm grenade.
A lot of investment behind it just to get these 3 comfortable. But Shin's on an island, but he looks like it's a holiday more than anything.
Didn't even take any damage either.
Yeah, gets away scot-free. Who did he get? Famzy as well at the start. Big pick to have.
I don't know. Dynasty have found 2 responses here.
How the hell have they got these? Ticey's so
anchors,
aggy.
yeah, both anchors removed. Resulting in a clean plant here.
Face your fear!
Ticey's aggression is kind of wild. I haven't seen him go this aggressive yet. Like, in the other maps, Starzo read him like a book on that, so Waddle going to get his head removed, but is there any more to be had? Full kit still pretty much in play, so actually, Ticey could be in a little bit of trouble here. Does he get cleared on this? Paranoid going in, nicely timed on that. Really good to get on that cross back to sight. And the time's starting to really tick away.
Got to be quick here. They've got to find all these kills.
I mean, they've done a really good first step finding Creamy and the follow-up. It's just Ticey left. How much can one man do? Oh! The spray is nuts and he buys enough time. Clutch.
Starzo's just going to have to give this one up. Be number 4 on the board for Dynasty. Everybody will full.
Ticey's had a round.
Yeah. He really has. Oh, it looks as if Job Life were going to do what was necessary to get back onto this side, but an awkward smoke here means that Stonesy can't really comfortably get on the defuse, find a half. And Dynasty closing out 4 in succession.
I can't believe he got that spray. He was backpedaling away towards tree and he actually gets it on the spray there. I mean, close almost though for Job Life. It felt like they were, you know, 1 step away, 1 spray going their way could have changed it. But for now, timeout early for Job Life, and I quite like they want to try and get a grasp back on this game because you can see the Dynasty have kind of slipped into their comfort zone, and Ticey's aggression to me has been pretty standout. Like, didn't see him going to this extent before, but if this is the catalyst, I'm down for it.
Certainly, I mean, every one of these individuals on Dynasty, I think, has shown us something this week. Ticey, I believe the first series that we covered, certainly individually, really impressed me. See, a chance to bounce back here in this series on what feels like a stronger pick, certainly for Dynasty. And we're not having much of a say in map 1. I feel like 4 on the bounce. Gonna get everybody back on the same page. Famzy still with the showstopper. Creamy just 2 off his pip. Job Life back on a bye here.
See if that
Ticey, I have to think about it. But Famzy, instantaneous ult, and it's raw! The follow-up too. Spots out another. Famzy's on a heater this round. Takes a lot of that space, and actually isolating Stonesy a touch. You can see the push-up. It starts so very prepared for one, but Tag clean with the kill coming in from Treat. This is a done round.
Yeah, they're feeling really confident about this A site hit. Even with Starzo finding a couple of kills back to back now. There's not much resistance on the way in. Again, with this old cycle probably aligning for the next buy round here, but still it's looking as if Dynasty might just be able to create a 4-round lead ahead of that happening.
Oh, mouth sounds. No! Why would you do that? Oh, that's made me feel bad.
AMSR community unite.
Just Sheriff though in this one. So Dynasty, let's see if you can keep this contained.
I still just again previously Dynasty's kryptonite. So still just that thought in my head. But quick moves here, they're very active in the early rounds.
Man, how many times have we talked about these guys when they get aggressive and proactive and they get pacey? You really like it with this team. It's like, I want to see more of that in their DNA. You've kind of let Ticey off the leash a little bit, everyone up for that fight. But they're not going to commit to this C push.
I think Job Life probably realizing that. A very deep investment on Kada's util. Just setting a trap up for corner of C, but it's going to be Seavoff once more tested to try and anchor this A site.
Cover going out.
I think confirmation there, but at least he's noted a few key bits of util.
This is getting tricky. Seavoff finding a corner to play from is something, but try and get a reward of a kill. That's pretty tough. Ticey going hunting though. Don't get silly now. I still want to see that discipline in play here. I like aggression when it's at the right time. This could be dangerous, but he's just trying to play the wall here. Job Life trying to play behind it.
Cover going out.
Free smoke. Yeah, they look a little cornered on site, but at this point, you're looking for exits.
Yeah, I think Job Life can have a fairly good idea. There's a few players transitioning behind this wall, but Kada's found two here. Tag and Ticey will fall.
Yeah, they're giving it. Wait, they popped the ult.
Not sure about that one, because Waddle and Creamy have immediately found responses.
And I know it's a 1v2 now, but they still hadn't fully cleared sight at that point. I know maybe it was the make... that felt... They saw a chance where there wasn't one.
Creamy and Famzy will be able to hold on to their weapons as well. So yes, damage done, but it draws out a huge ultimate from Starzo to try and desperately recover something there at the end.
Yeah, that felt a bit odd for me. I don't know, maybe they thought they had more time than they did in the end. 6-2 though, as you said, yeah, taking away that ult is actually pretty big on this map especially. And the operator's out for Famzy now, so this is a nice opportunity for him. Not seen that yet for Stonesy, and that was something key on map 1 on Haven. But now Famzy on the attack to bring this through.
Stonesy just one away from the showstopper as well.
Here.
Ooh, I was going to say, yeah, with Famzy posted on this angle. Got to be careful on that cross. Dynasty looking to slow things down in one regard, but Starzo greeting the aggression once more.
I think that's solid from Starzo as well, considering we've seen some repetition to that B pressure coming out from Ticey, so a good read on positioning there. Just playing kind of on the edge of that smoke. It's a good little punish. All going to come in. Now they do have Waddle's ult if they do fancy sending it, but for now Tag's actually slipped the net. He's got in further than maybe they expect here, and none the wiser. But they're losing on bodies. The Tag doing this, he's going to hear the drop down, sees one, got to know there's more.
He's got to find the second one though.
And Shin's being elusive, hard to find. Does he have a look? There it is, finds it. And he went for the jump up. He's given Cadaver a chance, and well, only for Waddle, chances are not looking like they're on the cards.
He's so desperate to find the kill to remove the pit. Maybe a little overzealous to find the second. Waddle now finds himself in a 1v4. Players lined up here. Starzo, the one to find the killing blow. Unfortunate, really. Again, if he spots Shino a little early inside this pit, maybe there's a chance. It's unfortunate because he's there so quickly as well. I mean, there's no chance for Job Life to spot that. Certainly a spanner in the works.
This could be a nice little change of guard here. If Job Life can continue on this, let's see a bit more.
Grenade!
That's to Stonesy. He did get his ult last round, but just about surviving through the season paint shell. It's fine. Does walk away with a little bit of damage done, but
well, I think with Job Life kind of conceding a few plants, maybe just going to save the showstopper to post into a pit here.
Face your fear!
Dynasty look to use waddles on the way
reaction.
in. Very nice reaction to slow things down.
Starzo wants to go hunting on this. I feel like they don't need to do too much. I think they've done quite well to ward this off by time for rotation.
I mean, they've stopped the hit, yeah.
But Ticey, the aggression again! Slipping through. This isn't the first time someone's done this. Twice now. Players have slipped the net on that C site. And I thought they'd done enough there to quell that aggression, but absolutely not. So Stonesy, Starzo, and Seeloff have a horrible predicament to get through.
Pit will be thrown in here just to try and seal the deal on this C site hold, and I think that should be fairly telling for Job Life that there's no real way back into this round. Seeloff already a million miles away from this one, holding onto the rifle. See, looking fairly flush in terms of the pockets here for Job Life. Seeloff down at 250, Shin at 1500, but everybody else with a decent chunk of change.
I think I'm so used to seeing, when we see this map and it's, high up in the map pool, it's so drilled, it's so well crafted, T's are crossed, I's are dotted. It's surprising to see it being kind of lost in these really weird ways sometimes, like Ticey slipping through there, a couple of weird choices with ults coming in, you know what I mean? You think, God, if they tighten those aspects up, it gets so scary, but...
I mean, I didn't catch it, but Ticey just TP into his smoke, I think, at the point of contact. I'm not sure if I didn't see it, so...
No.
Shadows traveling, blinding.
Okay, quick paranoia and a catch. Seeloff has to get out of there. Lucky to be living. Seeloff, though, he's going to take away the... Again, how is Ticey in these positions, man? Oh, he's behind them straight away. Trying to get away, though. Stonesy trying to delete him with the showstopper, and he does get his target. So 4v3. Plant is down, though. Being a little disconnected from the other. Be cautious of that door swing, and Starzo toying with him. So Creamer's attention can't fully be focused, and there's a slow creep up from Shin, distracted by the door. But around the world for Waddle now, I like a bit of that, but Tag's got to keep their attention somehow.
And they flanked like this before, and Gada actually watching for it. Stonesy to seal the deal. Another bold play from Ticey to open this up, sticking the TP all the way behind B. Seeloff just under so much pressure in the early round, gets overwhelmed. The beautiful response found here by Job Life. Stonesy not afraid to just throw the ult in here to find a crucial kill.
How are you turning for that?
I think with a lack of pressure, lack of pressure on the site, you almost know that Dynasty are waiting for something else to happen. Hamzy on the operator here. Ticey with an Odin. You want to spend everything possible here in round 12. Don't have any ultimates, too away from the lockdown, but similar scenes on the other side. It's Seeloff with the TP. That's all Job Life have to work with.
We haven't seen too much of an exploration towards Mound, though. I wonder how long they stick on towards this. I know we've seen Starzo out there late and a couple of others, but first time quite early round we saw a bit of a fight for it. Hamzy on the line on B. We reinvested over towards that side, so that's kind of off the cards for a second or two. Ticey's still showing that he might be on this side of the map. At this point, burn the paranoia.
They're drawn out pretty early here.
I have the spike.
Dynasty now looking to backfill this space a little bit. Still 3 players semi-committed towards this A-site hold. Dynasty still conscious. We want to create some pressure elsewhere. But Shin early on that jump peak is going to note that there's not really any progress onto Mound, so they can remain as 3. Just send Kada across.
Catch them. 30 seconds left.
30 seconds, starting to get late. Door gets opened. Only one showing so far, that being Famsy. Wait and see if anyone else does kind of give away a little bit more. Stonesy timing it nicely. That's 15 seconds. They got a wall of smoke here, and Stonesy in the right position for it, gets to slip away as well. This is very well played by him.
10 seconds.
Dynasty struggling to scale up. Yeah, Tag's got Stonesy down, but look at the timer. We're on 5 seconds. Spike's left loose. Starzo comes back in. Tag is just a formality, irrelevant to outcome. And life shown by Job Life in the end here. And bringing themselves back in with 5 good rounds beside them. This is not as one-sided as I thought it might have been.
Really good response considering there was a string of 6 rounds unanswered there in this first half. But go anywhere, we'll be right back with the second half after this.
One enemy remaining. My ultimate is ready.
Well, if we're holding Job Life to a high standard on map 1, we do the same for Dynasty on map 2 on Lotus. They do walk away with a lead of 7 rounds, and impressively done too. Ticey's aggression, seeing that tempo and pace. But Job Life claiming 5 keep them in this affair. It's not a clear-cut victory.
Like I said, that feels like an absolute miracle after that string of rounds to be looking at a 7-5 scoreline here. So certainly a bailout for Job Life. See what they can do with that. Actually a trade-off of damage there. Starzo down to 37 HP. So if he was able to potentially close out a kill onto Waddle.
Bring them down.
Pistol round could high up the scoreboard for Job Life. Obviously for Dynasty, it gets them 1 step closer to map 3. Shin on a solo endeavor. Pack playing towards his B site. Want the swing? Looks like here is Famsy, lucky to be living. But Creamy's got one on the kind of fadeaway there. There's the flank though. And Shin's about to be overwhelmed. Cleared. But it's not just a single affair in this. It's Starzo joining in, keeping this in a 3v3. Oh, what a shot from Tag though.
Last player standing.
Well, the response here on side, but Waddle actually wins out versus Starzo. It's just Kada now. Sheriff in hand. Has to find a clutch, and Waddle will find his 3rd. Another pistol round win for Dynasty. Been statistically one of their stronger aspects for sure. Certainly this week. Themselves on the right track here in the second half to capitalise on this lead. And maybe take control back of this second map.
Just classics. No cheeky little sheriff here or there. Pretty standard in approach too. Very direct here. I see. Got to keep that aggression in the right balance though. Could have been caught. It's actually Waddle to do very well there, snapping to target. Oh, big damage done. Bloody hell. It's a one-man army, is old Waddle. Or in the round and a flawless round 2 in the second half for Dynasty.
Creamy to clean one up here, almost an ace on the cards here for Waddle. Does exceptionally well to find some sort of comfort here as JobLife look to overwhelm him.
And Waddle's starting to show up too.
Yeah, certainly, yeah. Tough map 1 for him, considering some of the numbers we've seen.
Waddle's been nuts at this. It was on the Sovas mostly, I want to say. Really, really good. I think it's on the Sovas. Am I going crazy? Maybe I am. All right, here we go. Odin this early for Ticey as well. Damn. Out quick here. And Zivov doesn't like it. Doesn't like it one bit.
Looking towards Famzy, actually. He's tucked in with the judge here. So I think the rest of Dynasty are going to be able to remain pretty active around the map. Knowing that no issues worrying about a B walkout. Boombot actually sent out though, will give up that spot.
Cover going out.
Maybe anticipating exactly what's happening here for JobLife, which is the regroup outside C. Zivov though, dug out by Ticey. He could go ham with this judge here.
Yeah, he's got tagged there beside him too, so the attention gets drawn. I mean, this is still a problem to get past. Having to try and scale in now. Paint Shell goes in. There's still a man here. Tag still waiting. Oh, that's naughty. That's very naughty. Oh, Tag! That's so well timed. Zazo really locked out of this.
Tag able to double down on Famzy's pressure. Actually slipping back into the same position. Stars, unfortunately, now tasked with just trying to hold on to this rifle, I imagine, with only 15 seconds left. But shut down here. Waddle able to follow through on the Prowler. And up to double digits here. An early ultimate on the cards, actually, for him. That's heartbreaking timing for Zivov. I think as well, if Famzy isn't the one to take that first kill, maybe played in for a couple more here. Force a timeout from JobLife.
Yeah, because, well, you got to look at the finances for JobLife as well. It looks like they might be held on 5, which is the issue, right? You could get a couple sheriffs, but they don't exactly have like an ult in hand that they could bank on to maybe be a difference maker. They have nothing really to lean towards at this point. So Dynasty probably can make it up to 11, and then things start getting really, really sketchy. You feel like you're going to get a round out of one of these boys, or they're going to have a little, you know, cheesy round that they can run. But a bit of a tough scenario for JobLife. It does feel like, sadly, as Dynasty did get that first round in the second half, this kind of gets them halfway to job done.
I mean, basically just one buy round away. And unfortunately, it's going to come when Dynasty should hit 11. So noting Waddle's early progress here. Nothing else in terms of the ultimates for Dynasty, but it's a similar affair on the other side as well. I don't think, well, barring a miracle, JobLife will be bringing an ultimate into the next buy round. And now, unfortunately, have the issue of digging an Odin player out of tree in the form of Ticey. Slowly switching up to a Stinger, so might just try and get up close and personal with somebody, but Sheriff's elsewhere across the board for JobLife.
What do they do with this one? Ticey feeling no pressure early towards A. Happy to flex a little through door.
There.
Famzy as well, really close by.
All being placed just outside B for Kada. It's going to be removed very early on. Famzy happy to now just sit up close once more with the judge.
Close they can get without setting this off. See if maybe they go for like a nice burst towards C, but there's Tag here. Quite isolated though, it's a 1-2-2, so he is on his own.
No, you shoot it.
Go. Oh! Go on, Tag. Oh! Oh, it's just lovely. I was worried about him on his own. He's all good. He's absolutely fine, and he wants the 5th as well. Yeah, let him have it. So Famsy diving in to make sure. Comfortable stuff to make it up to 11.
A lot riding on this buy round now for Job Life. Beautiful hold
One enemy remains.
from Tag here. Make sure there's absolutely no threat. To get him pumped up. Now that one. 4 in a row here for Dynasty. Again, behind this is barely 1,400 credits in total in the bank of Job Life.
Ooh. A little ahead of yourself there. Ticey. Man, this level of aggression.
We did see them get a little complacent previously in terms of getting towards that elusive final round. Certainly don't want to see that on display here after a fantastic second half overall.
Tag may not have the same level of... Oh yeah, he will have the same level of success. Finds 2, finally shot down by Stevov. I thought they had him dead to rights with that Prowler. Catching, no way to backpedal off the paint shell. Still able to do some serious damage, and Stevov desperate to do some work of his own, but it's a 1v2. Where's Kata in all this?
Ramsey's still got a paint shell as well. Oh, just posted it a little deeper, expecting a safe plant here from Kata. It's unfortunate. Kata's actually given up some space on the side, didn't feel safe. Once the clearance comes through, I think they're going to always slip through though.
This is good timing from Kata. Does it get expected or read? Creamy absolutely does. And they slide on up to 12. Dynasty not looking particularly affected now. That first half, we gave them a lot of credit for those 5. Now, a little left wanting.
Ultimates to bring in, but
Last player stand.
see the finances struggling towards the end of this second half. Oh, what feels like the end of the second half.
Oh, I mean, how many Stingers with 3 out? A couple of ults.
I mean, the key one you want to see here would be Stonesy to open this up.
Yeah.
And find just a single round to pin their hopes to.
Theory.
It might look fairly all in, and Ticey's still on an Odin. Chance to maybe find some chip damage up. Kata takes maybe 1 bullet through the wall.
Here we go. Oh, going to come in. Paranoia sent towards the door side, but they're skipping through towards main. And actually going past tree upstairs, and Job Life actually with their curious passing getting a reward. Creamy, Tag and Famsy. Oh, that Paranoia gets eaten. And Stevov finds his target. I mean, it's a little mad, but it's kind of worked.
It has somehow, yeah. Shin might be caught here on the retreat.
Planted.
Oh,
Yeah, he absolutely is.
Oh,
Tag does have
He's
the
feeling
lockdown.
it.
Starzo's up close though.
Oh.
Maybe anticipating he had some freedom up towards heaven, but very proactive from Stonesy and Starzo. Be able to find their first here in the second half.
Oh. Tag now. 21 kills. Big performance from him. I mean, we were giving a lot of credit to Stonesy on map 1, but this is impressive stuff from the man. So back to business. Can Job Life find repetition? That would be impressive, considering the odds, considering the scoreline. Not impossible.
Toxins going up.
Early trade-off here. What's the Tag with the lockdown? Creamy just one away from the pit. 2 huge defensive ultimates for Dynasty. Stonesy and Kata just one away. And Shin does have a pit of his own. Ramsey forced off this angle, looking worse, but where's there Stonesy? And further forwards here. Actually, the shutdown doesn't get shut down.
I mean, he takes himself down,
Didn't
he
deal
took
with the
down
lockdown.
Tag. But the lockdown, you're right, it's still ticking, so what do they do in this? Ticey, yeah, we know where you are, but again, there's problems elsewhere. Starzo going to play ahead of it as best he can. He's the one who does get detained, but they're back to business. Waddle and Famzy now. Maybe there's life in the Job Life team yet. That's a horrible sentence. I won't run that one again, but Famzy trying to wander on in, but there's problems in this pit. Darzo being one of them, waiting. He could be the kind of final blow, and he is there. Finding Famzy, 7-12 now.
Still money in the bank for Dynasty after that string of rounds. Away from the showstopper here for Famzy. Maybe a little off-kilter in terms of this old cycle, but Tag puts his life on the line going forwards to protect the lockdown. Try and make it doable for Dynasty. Only Kada's ult now, burning through some of his ultimates just to get on the board here.
Here we go. Back in again, Ticey taking over half of the map early. Job Life looking like they want to end towards B, at least to start with, but no, the Spike's actually backpedaling away, so maybe just test further options.
Creamy does have the ability to shut off one of these sites. They do feel a bit of a pinch.
See nothing come from the door, so they're going to keep
well, I mean, Famzy
posted.
is the anomaly here in terms of the setup from Dynasty with an operator over towards C. Going to be able to slow things down here with a snake bite. Life will still be able to path forwards.
Yeah, but Ticey's given a lot of freedom. Pit's gone down. Cadaver's done well to find Waddle, but there's a lot more problems to be had. They don't have security on the site yet. They don't have a plant down yet. Cadaver still catching Tag there. They're not planting still at this point. The temptation for Disney to play into this and catch another, but Job Life very aware.
I mean, the pit has spread across most of the plantable area. Job Life thinking better of it, especially with Shin finding a kill. Creamy just caught that snake while Shin knows he's got him dead to rights.
And this is going to be a save if you can. Wow. Sivov going to take away the operator. And now finances get brought into question for Dynasty. This could be OT on the cards if they can keep this up.
Wow. What a spectacle that would be for this map too. The Job Life to be shut out initially. A string of unanswered rounds.
That's 3. It's taken a lot to get them there.
Certainly is.
Not many odds to bank on though, Mike. This could be really tough going into this next one. Even though I'm not sure the buy's like, it's going to be a bit weird here. They've still got enough to fashion something, but do they want to wait for full house? Again, for Dynasty.
Well, I think that that ship's almost sailed in terms of waiting for that snowball round. Like I said, just before the last round started, it almost feels like they're now a little off kilter. If Job Life continue to find rounds, it almost feels like that snowball's going to come by the time Job Life hits 11.
Right, it could be.
Because look at the money.
I know. Hard to miss it.
Oh, we're gone.
It's 12. It needs to be a big old timeout, though. You don't want to let this one slip away. A big chance. But you said it before, it's not the first time we've seen Dynasty get rather close and then struggle towards the end.
One away from the TP, Famzy, obviously. One away from the showstopper as well. So like I said, in round losses here, it's just kind of estimating some of the progress. You don't expect Famzy to really sit on a showstopper for 3 or 4 rounds, and the key one for me being Waddle and Tag in terms of a snowball. Spike not committed just yet, so certainly going to be some probes sent out. Try and garner some sort of early round information. Side of Job Life.
Way deeper look here from Waddle, but there is Shin. Oh, it's not just Shin, actually.
Toxins going up.
Cadaver's here too. Checked up, but not really easily gathered by just that stinger in the hands of Waddle. Just sitting at a distance that doesn't quite complement, but it's Ticey who's the nuisance. Almost encouraging and spurring them into either a B or a C hit.
Yeah.
Placing wall trap.
A little bit of a better understanding. Job Life gonna, test tag once more. Only a sheriff, but fairly magical. Just caught with a spam though. Overwhelmed, but tag running 2 with the mollies. Stonesy down to 31. That's a ton of damage done.
Oh dear, and the angle's being controlled by Starzo on this one though. He's getting a bit messy at this point. Bloody hell, but the HP's been worked away at. That's a chance for Waddle. Now suddenly that stinger looks quite good. Shin! Caught as well. Suddenly it's just Stonesy, and he is in a whole lot of trouble. 1 HP in the decay. It's been...
Did he get spotted there?
I feel like he has, Waddle. I doubted just the stinger, but able to close it out there. After Job Life almost getting back into the game. It's going to go the distance now as Abyss becomes a reality in that 3rd map scenario. You don't want to miss this final conclusion between these two. We've seen the best of them. Let's see who has what it takes to win.